Hi, I'm Julie Erck, a certified professional inspector through InterNACHI. I own and operate Empowered Home Inspections, and I'm going to walk you through an inspection on a bathroom. One of the first things I do is check the door, make sure it operates as it should. Then I come in, and first thing I'm going to do in here, this bathroom, I'm going to check the toilet, kind of make sure. I always look inside just to make sure nothing's in there. As it's flushing again, I'm going to test, make sure it doesn't move side to side. And we're going to go over here. Before I inspect under a sink, I always look just in case there's already damages going on. I don't see anything. So I'm going to check the fixture, make sure hot is hot, cold is cold. I'm going to kind of look and make sure nothing's leaking right away. Looks all right. Hot is hot, cold is cold. And just enough to give it a good drain when I push this down and watch to make sure it doesn't leak. Well, everything looks really good. I'm going to document that the P-trap is chrome, and there is also some PVC piping in here. We'll look at the shutoff valves. We don't operate the shutoff valves. That does not stay in line with our standards of practice. So we're going to look at them, however. I don't see any leaking, so that looks good. Everything in here looks like it should. So we're going to move on. And then I come over to the shower. I test the doors to make sure those work. And a little stiff is okay. Before we get anything wet, we're gonna test the window. This bathroom does have a window for exhaust. Most people don't use the windows, so we also like to see a bathroom vent in here, which we're gonna test in a minute. I do see there is one. But let's check the shower first. Make sure hot is hot, cold is cold. It's always good to make sure this guy's facing away from you too. I've been into some inspections where I get hit with water because I didn't check ahead. Hot is hot, cold is cold, and draining looks good, and it's not leaking anywhere. That's what we want to see. The caulking looks really good around the base. The wall looks pretty solid. I do see a little bit of something going on in the window here. That's just some prior damage. We'll note that in our report that there's evidence of prior damage. Just have to note it. Everything else looks really good. And then I'm going to look at the floor. Anytime you have rugs or anything like that, you want to be sure to move those out of the way and just kind of take a look. Oh, and there is a crack here, I see. There's a crack here, and there's cracks around the toilet. So we're going to note that on the report. We would recommend sealing or repair. So repair or replace is what I would actually document on my report. Okay, everything looks good. We'll check the electrical. We like to see if these are GFCI protected, and it is, and it's right here. So this tester has a button on it we can use, but we also definitely want to test these on their own without using our equipment. We just test every one. If there's something plugged in, I don't take it out. I usually leave things alone. I also see one over here, so we'll test him, make sure, and he is also protected. We like to see that. And I definitely test every single outlet on the receptacle here. Okay, everything looks great. Counter looks great. I don't see any water problems. I think we're ready to move on to the next thing. Okay, so we're in the second bathroom now, and I got to show you something really unique. This bathroom has sun lamps, heat lamps, and steamers. And the exhaust there, speakers, it's set up. It even has a shutoff valve I see here. Let's go see what's behind the walls though. So now we're on the back side of that bathroom, and we see where the shutoff is for the emergency shutoff for everything, and it's not hooked up, so we know none of these things are really operational. And we're looking at the steam idea, which was a Fry Daddy that would be plugged in, and I'm guessing they would put water in this, and that would steam up and create the steam in the shower. Fry Daddies back in the day were used to make French fries, and they're really dangerous. They burned a lot of houses down because you can't control the heat on those. Okay, so that concludes our inspection of the bathrooms in this home. Thanks for watching. I'm Julie Erck with Empowered Home Inspections.